Hello gamers. Hello, hello, hello. We're going into a lore stream. Another Mythrill lore so soon. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Hi gamers, hi, hi, hi. Wah, 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 wah. I am doing good. I hope everyone is doing well. I gotta post my TikTok quickly. Why, hello there. And I don't know if you can actually hear my phone going off with my mic, but you know, that's fine. Hi, Millie Millish. You're on my TikTok feed, and now my phone is off. That's great. We love lore. We have a lovely time with it. We've got about 3 minutes, roughly. And that is my alarm for me to post that TikTok, but I already posted it, so we're good. That was Spider Dance as well, which did scare me. But we have Mythrill lore today, which is going to be super fun. We're doing it with the lovely Captain Jellyfish and Pond Fairy, who we love, I have listened to the new Fall Out Boy album. I have not listened to all of it, but I got through, like, the first 5 songs, 3 of which I hadn't heard before, so I was having a nice vibe to it. Very much enjoying my time. I need to finish listening to the rest of it, but that was what I did on my walk today with my doggos. It was pelting it down with rain. It was absolutely awful. Yeah, join the Discord. It's so fun. It's so fun. 2 ads allowed. When was you complaining aloud? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, good sir. Hey mods, did you know we now have an exclamation mark ads so people can shut the fuck up? I don't control how many ads you get. Twitch does. Don't complain about it. There's literally does nothing. But lore today, we're having a tea party. Oh, you mean on YouTube? Well then, I've had like 3 before, and it's awful. It's awful. That's not a good thing to tell my mods though. But yeah, so lore today aren't going to be paying too much attention to chat because I have to pay attention to what I'm doing and what I'm saying and the people who I am streaming with. Okay, nice to know, Void Asher. Thank you for clarifying. I got very confused. It's because I've had one too many people be, like, annoying in chat recently, and I'm a little bit over it, but you're correct about the YouTube stuff. But, yeah. We're going to be having a tea party. We're going to be asking our friends some questions, and obviously, after my last lore stream, I have some stuff to tell to a certain half-elf, half-shulker called Artemis about our favourite little shapeshifter, Celine. And Jelly's coming. Because why not? We love Jelly. We do. If one of the mods wants to do a shout out for Jelly, and then after, like, that's cooled down, do a shout out for Elle, I would very much appreciate that, because I don't really have time to set those up, because we have a couple seconds. So I'll see you guys in a moment for actual acting. God, if my drama teacher could see me now, they'd still hate me for existing. They'd still hate me for existing, but you know what? That's fine. Thank you. Everyone follow Elle. They're amazing. We love them. Okay. Okay. We have some conversations that we need to have today, which is not my strong suit because I hate people. Okay, I'm not that bad. I've not been that bad since I moved here, but talking to people is difficult. I want to try, and I've introduced Jelly and Artemis before, but I want to try and acquaint them a bit more because I know Artemis is good friends with Moon. And I know Moon doesn't like Jelly because they're a demon. And I don't think Moon's going to do anything, but just in case, it would be good to kind of establish something that I don't know. Also, they're both my friends, and I want my friends to get along. But then I have the important stuff, which actually matters, which is Celine-related, which I want Jelly to know what Celine looks like proper with an example so that they don't accidentally talk to them. But there's a lot that I need to do. There's a lot. And that's okay, because, yeah, that's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I've just got to get out of my head about things. I do believe Jelly is downstairs right now. I'm not sure if I should go and interrupt them, but I'm not sure what they're doing, but we're gonna have to go and see Elle soon. And I'm not sure what they're doing, but we're gonna have to go and see Artemis soon down at the tea house, so it's gonna take us a while to walk there, actually, now that I think about it, because they, well, I don't know if they can't fly, but they haven't flown. I guess I might as well go ask them.
Oh my goodness,
Hello.
Jay! Hi!
Hi! How you doing?
You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm no longer sick, thankfully.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, how
I'm
have
glad
you been? It's been a
I've been doing good,
minute.
you know? I've been hanging out. I met Bagel yesterday. That was
Oh,
interesting.
really? Yeah, Bagel's lovely. It's been, I think the last time I saw them was my wedding. I do need to speak to them a little bit more, though. They're a very interesting person, I guess.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. But this is actually rather perfect because I have a tea party to go to, and I was hoping you would come.
A tea party? I've never been to a tea party.
You never been to a tea party? Yeah, it will be fun. Artemis is going to be there. You remember them from the festival. I'm not sure if you've spoken since.
Actually, we just spoke yesterday.
Oh, was that what Bagel was doing around? They've been down in their place a lot recently. So that's part of the reason I haven't seen them too often, but we can take the Never way, because I know you don't particularly want to accidentally fall in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang back for a second.
Okay, I'll just wait down here.
Something's telling me that my audio is messed up. Immersion break. No.
Immersion break. No. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay because it means I can tell my chat to follow Jelly.
No.
We've already done a shout out. It's already happened.
Why is my audio messing up? It's not capturing.
Do you have your mic linked?
It's not my mic. They can't hear you.
Oh, they can't hear me? Do you have a Discord added as a source?
I guess I'll add Discord as a source, but it didn't need me to do that before.
That's if you've got wind capture now, it will need you to.
Sobbing,
I know. It's okay, we can salvage this.
We can salvage it.
We can salvage this.
It's not making anything up. No.
What do you mean?
OBS is doing is stupid.
Oh no, we should have tested this beforehand, but I thought you had it set up.
I did. It worked yesterday.
Huh. Is it set to Discord? Yes, Izzy bloopers. What is Jelly?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, I don't know how to help because I don't understand what's wrong.
I don't understand what's wrong. It should be working.
I'm gonna DM Elle quickly. Oh no, oh no.
I just updated my Discord. That might be the issue. Shit. 1 second. I'm gonna go test my theory.
Hopefully. I mean, that hasn't broken mine before. But hopefully it fixes it. Bonks OBS. Please do, Skylar. Please do. This got muting in OBS. I don't think they have it muted. I think the audio source just wasn't capturing. Do you have it selected to this Discord channel, Jelly? And not like just the autocorrect to a different Discord one? Yes, join the Mythrill Discord. We're usually not this scuffed, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. But I'm sure Jelly will get it sorted in just a moment,
No, it's not.
Is it okay?
Can you hear that?
Your mic's gone weird.
Ah!
Oh wait, no, it's fine now, it's fine.
I joined through Discord browser. This is...
Wait, I'm not sure if it's picking up your correct mic then, because it is a little muffled.
No!
Why are you having it? Oh, Jelly! Oh no!
I swear I'm going to punt whatever God has decided that I cannot have you be heard.
Oh no, is it still not hearing me?
Jack, can you hear them?
Does Discord show up as an audio thing for you?
They can hear you!
Okay, they can hear me. Okay, check that your mic is selected as the right one. I think it is, but just do a double check for the browser Discord.
It should be.
It should be, but I don't know, it might just be in my ears. It sounded a little bit different. Just double check for me, just so we have everything ironed out.
I am so sorry.
It's fine. These things happen.
It's the same microphone. What are you doing, microphone?
Oh. Also, yes, Tara, I did change it. It has a Discord and Twitter now.
Go on.
No, it sounds fine. It just, like, it was a bit muffled for a second, but I think that might have been just, like, you moved away or something.
Ah, okay.
Okay, let me
I guess
quickly...
we go on. I'm so
Wait.
sorry. Bloopers. We ignore this.
Okay, well, thankfully, Elstream also went out and they had to fix that, so they're also having issues. Fix now.
So
We
scuffed.
good. I mean, I'm not having any problems. I'm not the scuffed one today. Let's go through let's go through that again. Let's go through that again.
You forgot everything.
You did not see this. You do not remember.
Not see it.
It was only a dream.
It was
Anyway.
only a dream.
So do you want to come to a tea party with me?
I've never been to a tea party before. Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it would be really fun. Artemis is going to be there. I've got a lot of things I want to talk about and a couple of things I want to ask and just have a general catch up because, you know, I've been away being sick. I know you haven't had the chance to meet Sky yet, but they are very overbearing when I am ill. No. They care a bit. They care a lot. I was going to say they care too much, but they're my wife, so they should probably care that much.
Yeah.
It would probably be a bit weird if they didn't. But,
Oh, you're there.
We're just going to pretend I can see you in the nether because it's doing that glitch now, but we're just going to walk to the portal over here so you can avoid the water because I know you don't like it.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's new.
Yeah, it was popped up recently. I'm not really sure who, but considering it takes us out to the auction house, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just walk past that.
Yeah, Celine kind of scared me.
I just got very scared because there was a block of TNT next to my house, but that's Melora's shop. Did you know they're selling explosives next door?
That does not sound like a good idea.
Melora's destruction shop. Well, I mean, it looks pretty. It's got a coral pot. It's all red. It's all the color of blood. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm sure Melora seems lovely. Well, seems lovely. Let's just move on.
I mean, I've seen them before.
They strike me
like
as
an interesting person.
Yeah, they strike me as a person with a lot of secrets, I guess is what I would say. They weren't very forthcoming on a lot about themselves, and they always carry around a teapot, which is cute. I mean, I own a tea house, but it's not really a typical thing for people to have on their person.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting to say the least.
Yeah, it definitely is. But let's grab some tea. Oh, a lot of people have been buying tea recently. Here,
Oh, huh.
you take one.
Thank you.
Oh, I think I heard someone
Oh,
upstairs. I believe Artemis might have beat us here. But that's fine. We'll head upstairs.
I wouldn't be surprised. They seem very fast.
Oh, they are. They very fast flyer, actually.
Oh.
Considering how far away they live.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Artemis! Long time no
Artemis.
see.
Didn't you say you saw them yesterday?
Yes.
I saw you yesterday.
It was sarcasm.
I know. I was
Or
being
what,
silly.
a figure of speech? Or
Yeah, that is the correct. Hello. How are you doing, friend?
I'm fine. I'm doing well.
That's good. That's good. Well, I've recently recovered from my sickness, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to chat a bit, have a tea party, relax a little, I guess. What have you guys been up to? Has anything interesting happened while I've been, I guess, indisposed?
I mean, you know this. I met Bagel yesterday.
Yeah, I also saw Bagel yesterday.
Oh, how was that? How was that? How are they?
Wonderful. They're doing well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the no, I just, interested with everything that's been going on because I've been. Sky is very overbearing.
Oh, I can imagine. Fairs don't get sick often, so.
Honestly, that's like the first time I remember being sick. Wasn't very nice. I wouldn't say it was like a major illness, but I had to send them off to go find buttercups because they just would not leave me alone. I made up something about, well, I mean, buttercups can be put into like teas, and I don't think they have very many medicinal properties. I think they're more toxic than anything, but you can make a tea with them that's not toxic. So I kind of told them to find buttercups that and alluded that it might make me feel better.
Oh yeah.
just I love them. I just don't want them like that. They get so stressful about it, and I need a moment to breathe.
Yeah, it happens when you have someone that cares.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it, but I also think getting them some air would do them some good. And I know they like buttercups, so it's just.
That sounds interesting.
They are. At some point we'll get you two to meet.
Eventually.
It will be
Whenever
nice.
they appear.
Yeah. Well, Sky's been around a lot recently, which is very nice. But yeah, they're just.
Are they not usually around?
They disappear.
They have their moments of things and stuff. Yeah. But currently they're off getting buttercups, which strange enough, they only seem to grow like really far out. Like I want to say like around where the barrier was. They don't really come much further into the valley, which is a bit strange. So I sent them to go and find some for me. Which will be nice. But yeah. What have you been up to though, Jelly? Aside from meeting Bagel, anything else going on with you?
I've been looking around for people. I think specifically Honey, which I guess you found out yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know. They seem like an interesting person, like
just looking to meet people, I guess.
I mean, being a statue for thousands of years and then becoming a person.
Yeah,
it's definitely
doesn't happen every day.
First impression.
It's definitely a unique situation, though I suppose in a way you and Honey have some things in common. I mean, you weren't a statue for a really long time, but you haven't been in at least this area of the overworld, so it's very different from what you're used to. And well, everything is different for Honey because they're used to being a statue.
I hope they're finding the valley well, though.
I
hope they're doing good.
The last time I checked, they're doing fine.
Actually, whilst I was sick, it's snuck away from Sky to go to the library for a bit because I had some books to organize, and they showed up asking some rather weird things.
Oh, yeah?
Mainly, they went to talk to Celine.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, and they were asking if they should trust you because of something Celine had said, Artemis, and I was like, well, I trust Artemis, so you... Yeah, I understand, like, I'm not sure how much you know about Honey and their heart and the sort of magical stuff about it.
They said it was Mythrill, but I'm not quite sure what that means.
The heart is made out of Mythrill. It's metal.
Oh, they weren't like joking?
No.
They used to be a statue, so I guess the sculptor put actual metal inside of it, and when they became human, it stayed metal. The worry is that Mythrill can't leave the valley without losing its magical properties or becoming useless. And if that's powering Honey's body, then them leaving
could die.
Yeah. The valley is a very large place, so, like... I that's something I meant to be working on. I said I'd make them something so they wouldn't wander out by accident. I'll have to get on that soon. Add that to my to-do list. But,
Honey's not gone far.
I know.
I mean, by not far, they've not left the island.
Yeah, but I want to at least give them a little bit of freedom to explore around without having to worry. Because, I mean, that's probably why they're sticking between here and your island, is they don't really know where's safe. But still, I don't quite understand. I mean, I understand going to a deity for when you're worried about your, like, safety and such, but me and Mars had only just gotten, like, samples to really examine to try and help them.
I told Honey all this.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. I'm just musing, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that turns out all right, though.
Hopefully.
Celine, from what I've heard about, seems more like a wedding crasher than someone who actually want to...
More than a wedding crasher.
Wedding crasher is really the only best way I know how to describe her, really.
Yeah. Oh, did you ever find somebody to help out with the wood place?
Oh, yeah, I've been really about that.
Yeah, you sat right next to them.
Oh! I didn't know this. Nope.
Yeah, Jelly left me a sign saying...
Did it just say, pick me, pick me, pick me?
And then I wrote a letter back.
Oh. Well, that's lovely.
I'm excited for that. Thank you for, like, letting me help.
There's no problem.
No, it's nice. It's nice. I need to do some upkeep on my shops. I checked when I went to grab tea from downstairs, and I hadn't realised how many people had actually been coming by to purchase it.
Yeah, I bought a lot of tea because there's been many people around my island for some reason.
Well, I suppose it is a new area to explore, even for people who have been here for a while.
Oh, well,
it is also rather beautiful, Moon. So...
Oh, yeah, I spoke to Moon recently.
Oh, how was that?
So... interesting.
Okay.
Her and Monet found something.
Oh, Monet's back from sailing. That's nice.
Yeah, Monet found a letter in a bottle.
Okay.
From Moon's mother.
That seems like a very inefficient form of messaging.
I mean, they're pirates. What are you expecting? Them to write letters and send them on birds?
I mean, yes, that's typically what they do, but...
Yeah, these are pirates. These are different.
These pirates are a bit strange, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what I've picked up.
I see.
Yeah, they've been looking into things.
Okay, well...
And then Moon came to me about something.
Oh.
But yeah.
That's definitely interesting. I hope they're doing okay. It has been a while since I've seen them.
Yeah, I hope it goes well for them.
Yeah, definitely. I can't say I know an abundance about what Moon is up to or anything, but you know, they are a nice person.
I could say a lot for some reason. Moon seems to trust me a lot.
I mean, didn't they come to you for therapy initially? Like,
yeah,
I feel like that makes sense why they would tell you things.
Yeah, but this wasn't during therapy. That's just them coming up to my house being like,
well, you know,
hi.
builds trust, I suppose. But you know, they share what they want with who they wish. If they decide to trust you, then well, I see you as a very trustworthy person in most regards.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing there was a reason apart from relaxing that you asked me here.
Well, yes, I was hoping to just enjoy tea for a bit longer, but I suppose that there was sorry, my mind started to wander. I was just thinking about last time I spoke to Moon, they kept talking about karma, so I was just like, oh, that was a thing. I remember that now.
Last time I talked to Moon, I left a rather bad impression, so...
I don't think it's anything that you did. I think it's just that they weren't a big fan of karma. They're not a big fan of demons.
I think it's more Moon's out of her element, Jelly, to be honest.
Yeah.
She's a human that's been, I guess, thrusted in the world of magical beings, people from different worlds. It's not normal to them, so...
Yeah, it's very understandable, a bit of confusion
caution
and such. Yeah.
Sense.
I mean, it very much has varied with the humans here. I mean, Cloudy kind of didn't understand anything but took it in stride. I think Mars is a little bit the same. Don't know a lot about Faisuk, but he seemed surprised at least to hear about me being a fae and how old I was.
Yeah.
And then Moon, well, I'd say I'm a little surprised they haven't encountered at least a couple of mermaids on their travels, but I suppose they tend to stick further under the sea nowadays.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But
I mean,
guess
Moon's been fine with me since I arrived here.
No, they've never done anything particularly bad. They're just a little out of their depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely gotta go leave a sign or something to or a letter to go maybe say like hi or something.
I'd say that could be a good idea. Just don't
bring someone with you.
You'd bring someone with you, don't give them reason to think you're a threat. If they're already wary, I'd rather them not think you pose a threat by saying, I have so much magic, it's just in the demon plane.
I kind of...
It's okay. You don't gotta, pretend to be big for your britches. People don't really care about how much power or how little stuff you have here. It's just about how you are as a person. If you're a nice person, then, well, you'll get on fine.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But I suppose I should get to the point.
Yeah. Very good at stalling.
I just wanted to relax a bit. It's a difficult thing to bring up. And I think you'll understand that when I say.
Right.
But if it makes you feel any better, this is more or less the first thing or the first conversation I've had with people since an event. So after recovering mostly from my illness, I had a run-in with Celine.
Oh.
Okay.
I would just like to ask, have either of you, I know last time we chatted, Jelly, you had never seen them before. Does that still stand?
I haven't bumped into them yet, luckily.
Yeah, have you seen, I know Honey was involved in some things, but have you had any sightings of them recently? Just curious.
I've seen them, but that's about it.
Well, this was about a week ago. I saw Celine, and they have changed their form to resemble somebody else. Yes.
So they don't look like a Surin anymore.
They don't look like Surin anymore. It was curious to me that they haven't changed their name along with their appearance.
Like they normally do.
But I believe they are, well, at least my mind went to a rather obscure mythological reference, because they have changed their shape to resemble you, my friend.
Oh no.
I am so sorry.
It's fine.
This is why I wanted to meet with you here, since they're mimicking you. You best be first to know, and, well, I know you've been on your little adventures meeting people. I'd rather you not try to talk to Artemis and it end up being Celine.
Yeah.
I suppose differences-wise, their hair is sort of an ombre of black to white. They couldn't quite get it accurate. One eye is red.
Makes sense, that.
Yeah, one eye is red. One is sort of a off yellow gold. Their outfit is a big difference. I mean, I know you've been wearing a lot of reds recently, but it's a lot darker. Sort of black trousers, red overskirt, corset, and such, similar to what they usually do. Axe still in place, wings still the same bat-like features.
Yeah.
They have larger horns. Yeah. But as you can imagine, it was rather surprising. And I thought, best tell some people so we can spread the word, because I know since the wedding we've been telling people to look out for anyone who resembles Surin, dark hair, long ears, red eyes, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I suppose the warning needs to change now.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, though.
How so?
Not many people know Surin. People trust me. They talk to me.
That's true.
So if they don't know.
I mean, I suppose I understand the merit of why they chose Surin to begin with. I mean, Surin's a very isolated figure. I know they like to write, the poems they left us being a key thing towards that.
Yeah, Moon thought that was a threat.
I can only imagine. I know reading mine and Charlie's was rather confusing. I have dabbled in poetry. I mean, I own a library, but I can't quite say I grasped the meaning. I suppose they were simply about the people they were directed to, but still.
Yeah.
I just know Surin as the writer with one too many cats. I don't...
Yeah.
Perks of having an island, they don't tend to sniff around too often, which is
they stay away
good for me.
Do they own the cat cafe?
Yes, I believe they have been working on opening that place.
Oh, it's open now.
It is? Oh, lovely, lovely.
I haven't checked it recently. I just know it was popping up.
Yeah, now it's open. I suppose I'll have to visit at some point, but yes, having that sort of anonymity in their appearance, people who hadn't met Surin before would probably see Celine as more of an individual without knowing their true shape. Sort of not quite hidden in plain sight, but a disguise that doesn't easily read as one unless you've met Surin like some of us had.
Yeah.
But of course, you are quite the figure in the valley. I'd say everyone has met you at least once, Artemis, and, well...
Yeah.
At least in my opinion, you're, I guess held in high regard would be a good way to phrase it. People like you a lot. They trust you, and so, well, I'm sure Honey will not be glad to hear, since their last encounter seemed to put a bit of strain on something between you two. I can't imagine with the questions they were asking, but that's going to be awfully confusing. But I mean, I guess more noticeable people. It's not a striking resemblance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to tell you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Of course, anything for you, Stardust. But yeah.
Guess it's just another big reason to dislike Celine.
Well, there's many to be sure. Well,
yeah.
many that I suppose. Not a big fan of their attitude, them crashing my wedding, them and their interactions with Panky. But
yeah,
that's also a concern. Panky, once again, has vanished into thin air. Can't imagine what they're working on or what they're doing or what Celine has them after. If Celine's on a crusade for people's souls, then I wonder if maybe Panky is doing something revolving that or something else.
I haven't seen Cloudy either, at all.
I was also going to say,
it's like she's just gone.
Yeah, they're just not here.
Yeah.
I
haven't.
I mean,
for them either.
I'd love to assume that Cloudy just simply left, went back to I believe their mother is still out there. Since they know what happened to their father, they might have gone seen her mother and
tell her
that probably would be a good thing, but
yeah.
I feel like she would have at least mentioned something at the wedding if she was leaving.
I don't think Clyde would just up and leave.
I don't think she would up and leave without at least saying someone, or at least Bagel would have noticed.
Yep.
But
all her stuff's at her house still as well.
Yeah, I'm sure her notes are still strewn around like they were before, so...
Yeah.
I don't know where they are. And I can only assume Panky is doing something for Celine. I mean, there's an auction house that they've set themselves up in. I'd have to assume that eventually there's going to be an auction.
Yeah.
Because what point is a building without a purpose? It has nothing right now other than a meeting place, and doing one-on-one deals between people is one thing, but I mean...
A grand gesture, sounds exactly something she would do.
I mean, I'm not sure of how greedy people in the valley are, but I'm sure hearing rare items for sale would entice about almost anyone.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It seems too flashy for her not to do something soon.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, first you crash a wedding, we're holding an auction. I mean, how else are they going to one-up themselves?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But I've also been wondering a lot. I'm going to hopefully be deciphering that journal of Charlie soon so we can find the next one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if I mentioned, we found a friend of ours, Charlie's journals, at my wedding.
We went to the festival with them.
Yeah, you've met Charlie. We went together.
Yeah.
They have amnesia.
Oh.
So these journals are very old, and we're hoping they might help restore some of their memories or tell us a bit more about the valley since they've been here longer than anyone. But I need to decipher that final page so we can get a clue on where to go next. But with that in mind, I've also been wondering about what Celine could possibly be, since we don't know.
Yeah.
Shapeshifting isn't exactly a common ability, but
no.
it's rare to the point that figuring it out is almost more difficult than anything. Because there definitely are a couple of creatures who can naturally shapeshift, but most of them are more limited or have it as a secondary ability. I know there are shapeshifting spells that it could potentially be, so I mean, they could be a witch. I was wondering if maybe the shapeshifting wasn't actually their own power like I'd originally assumed.
But someone else's.
Well, I know that not all the power they hold is their own.
Yeah.
I can sense it. They have obscured their soul, but you can't really hide. You can hide details, but when it's a grand scheme of things, magic comes from the soul. And if someone has a pact with someone else, or is giving someone else magic, or is something else is adding to their abilities, it usually has a sign.
Yeah.
And there's very much something to do with their soul that isn't theirs, or that is being pressed upon it by something else. So I'm not entirely sure if shapeshifting is even a natural ability or something they bargained for with, but I can only assume
someone else.
Well,
him.
I'm sure you can imagine who my first thought would be for that.
Yeah, because I think it's my first thought as well.
Yes. Yeah, I still need to learn more about them.
I think we all do, to be honest.
Well, hopefully Charlie's journals will tell us that, and hopefully what we need to know about Celine. But
hopefully.
I remembered the scholars who I came here with initially believed Celine to be a vampire because most sightings happened at night, and they, well, I wouldn't say violent was the term, but reds are quite a striking image, and most of the scholars I came with were mortal or human. So red eyes was sort of an indicator to them of vampirism. I sort of brushed it off as coincidence rather than conjecture, but it could be a shout.
Why? What's changed your point of view?
They wanted Honey's blood.
What?
Okay.
And I mean, my brain first thought goes towards it being for some sort of research. I mean, if I'm left to assume, Mythrill was something that they sort of quote unquote lorded over back when the valley was first originated, but they didn't make it. That's what Warren probably made. And if that's the case, then, well, maybe they want to learn more about it, learn to harness it better. Like, I guess a liquidized form would be good for that, but then I don't want to cross out the idea of maybe they're just fucked up and just want to drink it. Like, I don't know why. Mars hasn't actually figured out if it's toxic or not yet. So
I mean, if you're a deity, it's kind of, you're not.
I mean, if you have that much power, it wouldn't really be a worry to you.
Yeah, I think it might depend on person to person as well, because things are toxic to different people.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. If Honey were to ingest their own blood, I mean, they're all basically human, aside from the whole used to be a statue thing and the halo.
Yeah.
Well, they're not quite human. They're an angel.
Yeah.
Which is quite funny considering you'd like to speak with them. The slight duality of, at least the mortal understanding of angel and demons. They tend to quite contrast each other, whereas, well, demons are simply people hailing from the demon plane, and angels are simply people who were gifted a boon from a god. But, you know, when a race becomes that rare, their tails get a bit twisted.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I met an angel. At least a good 3,000-4,000 years.
Oh, wow.
They're not common anymore. They have, well, it depends on what their natural race is, but slightly enhanced lifespans. But again, depends on the base race, and not sure what statue really entails.
Yeah, I get you.
But that is where my musing for them potentially being a vampire came from.
No, that's understandable.
But one of the main reasons I discarded that was, again, vampires can't shapeshift. There have been recordings of vampires, usually old ones, which I suppose Celine would fall into the category of.
It might not be a natural thing Celine can do.
Exactly.
So they could be a vampire.
They could be a vampire, but it's a
they
50-50.
They are really old.
They are really old. My point with that was that some really old vampires have a lot more power than young ones. Like the whole not be able to go out in the sun is more of a thing associated with fledglings, newborn vampires.
Yeah.
The older they are, the more time they can spend within the daylight, and in some cases have been known to shift their eye color, at least for a time, to appear, well, if they're not red, people don't suspect them as much, but I've only ever seen Selene with red eyes. It's just,
Maybe it's a choice.
It's an option.
Yeah.
I don't want to put our eggs all in one basket.
Well, no. There's no point in doing that because it's just gonna
end
up badly if we do.
Oh, obviously. The witch hypothesis has a little bit of merit, only considering Panky was the first person they struck a bargain with.
Yes.
But the main issue with that one, and I suppose also vampire, is I was under the impression that Selene was Panky's patron.
Mm-hmm.
That they were supplying them with additional magic to make them more powerful. I've never heard of a vampire doing that, or a witch being a patron for another witch.
I mean, there's a first time for everything, but...
There definitely is. I'm just not even sure if it's possible, but I suppose if they've been given power from a god, then it definitely could be possible.
Yeah.
But that would be sharing a power that isn't theirs already, which, I mean... There's a lot to think about. I have some books coming in soon about gifted magics, so we can try and narrow down if it would be a possibility. There's what are they called? I'm forgetting the name of a certain magical race with shape-shifting abilities. I mean, No. I mean, I think my brain was going to changelings, but they can't shapeshift. They are sort of made in the form of the child they are set to replace.
Yeah.
And as they grow older, they gain more fae features to show that, it's like a cuckoo bird. You've been raising a fake child. So it's more, I mean, it's definitely mimicry, but it's a different kind from what I'd say Selene is doing, though I suppose there are other avenues for that, but they're incredibly unlikely. But then I suppose Selene in themselves is incredibly unlikely, and I'm going around in circles. I apologize.
Yeah. I think it's one of those where we keep all options open until we find out more information, because otherwise we are going to keep going round, because some things can be very plausible. But yes, some of it is very rare, but I mean, funny, everyone in this valley is just very different.
Everyone is very different, and everyone is very unique. There's so many unexpected people and things. I mean, I didn't expect a Cambion to show up, but then here's Jelly, and then, well, you don't really see a half elf, half shulker every day. So...
I mean, I've only seen one of them myself.
Yes, that's true. Have you visited him a little recently?
No, I haven't gone in a bit.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Hope he's doing well.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's just last time I know he was investigating something for them, because there was some worries, some of the elves.
Okay.
So he went and investigated. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But if we're this Artemis's brother, don't worry about it.
Yeah. I think did you mention it with the festival?
I don't know. I don't talk about him much. Potentially,
I wasn't sure.
Then it could have happened. mostly remember the Strider race and Moon creeping
race.
up on us while we were at the tavern.
That sounds like Moon.
Yeah, I think was it Bagel with them or was it Charlie? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Bagel.
Is Clive still at your island or did Charlie pick them up?
He just disappeared.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know where he's gone.
Please don't tell me Charlie's befriended a magic sheep. Oh, God.
He wasn't yellow when he left, though. I'll say that.
Okay.
So he changed colors and left? Oh, good.
I mean, I don't know if he changed colors or if he just didn't have any wool on.
No, he had wool.
Good. Jesus.
He's an enigma at this point. That's Charlie.
I mean,
Live.
Well, yeah. I mean, he keeps appearing at places. Like, he was at the masquerade and he didn't leave, and he appears at the wedding and he didn't leave. Then he was at the festival and he didn't leave.
And now he's vanished and we don't know where.
And he's changed colours.
I mean, maybe Charlie has them. I know they were running around recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've
How
been
is Charlie?
Good. They're
with everything.
I suppose they've been focusing on their house, on their little underground home. They've had like a passing interest in the new people.
That's nice.
Kind of adding them to their memento list that they've been collecting. But I'm hoping to get them out a bit more.
That would be nice.
Actually, maybe you could we don't have many like naturally winged creatures here, so maybe Jelly could go flying with them at some point or something. That could be cute.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Jelly, you know we're not. You know I can tell when someone's lying, right?
You're a bad liar as well.
Also, I haven't seen you fly once since you got here,
and
the not being used to not having a ceiling doesn't quite cut it. Are you okay? Are your wings hurt or something? Do you?
I just never learned.
And you never learned? Did no one teach you?
I mean, Fury's wings are usually bigger, so it's kind of a theory that I couldn't fly.
Come over here. Come over here.
But
let me see those. They're fine, Jelly. You're a Cambion. Of course, they're going to be a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I mean, Furies are low-key Artemis. Furies are usually like 6 foot tall. They're
I know.
Oh, yeah, definitely. My dad was like 6'4".
Yeah, so like wings being bigger.
I'm used to tall people. Don't you worry about it.
Of course. But I understand why they'd assume wings to be bigger, but you're only half, Jelly. Like, just because you inherited a lot of demon traits doesn't mean like everything is going to be the same. Like, your wings are bigger than mine. You can 100% fly with those.
I don't know. Mine aren't classed as wings,
lately,
to be honest.
I mean,
I kind of tried flapping them around the other day, but like I couldn't catch any air, and
well, Charlie's.
You need a push.
Yeah. They're not a baby bird. They're not an avian.
I mean, it's worth a shot, right?
I'd rather not risk them breaking their knees or potentially. I mean, Furies are rather like resilient. They heal fast. I think they'd be fine, but I'd also rather not push them off a cliff.
Yeah.
I didn't say a cliff. I mean, just like out the window. I think you've got.
I think I've still got the mythology on the brain. Story of Theseus and all. Icarus. You know, too many of them. But
yeah,
I mean, that could still be a good shout. I mean, Charlie's a phoenix. They've probably have the most experience flying of anyone. They were born with wings, so I'm sure they could. Yeah, I'm sure they could give you some tips more than we could. Though we're pretty experienced right now, I'd say.
I mean, I used to fly in the end at times.
My wings are relatively new, but well, I've had conjuring spells for spectral ones before a few times. Not as permanent as these ones, though. I quite enjoy these ones.
They're very pretty.
Thank you.
Gotta
take care of them. But yeah, we can do that at some point. I'd love to see you actually be able to fly. I'm sure you'd be great at it. You just need a bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little push, figuratively, not literally.
Okay.
Oh, we'll just drag you with us.
Someone else though, I might not.
I mean, you don't have to worry about us pushing you. However, that does not instill confidence at all.
Just in case, if you get pushed, it wasn't us. Like
exactly. Oh, just
yeah. Nice to think it would be you.
I'm so trustworthy. Hey, I mean, I defended people. I'm so trustworthy.
That's fair, actually. Yeah.
Artemis is trustworthy. They're just also Artemis.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. But they're also Artemis.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's a wonderful thing.
I think you're a wonderful thing.
Stop it! Stop it! But yeah, I suppose that's the main thing I really had to discuss with you both today. Well, mainly Artemis, but I thought it good to bring you along, Jelly, because, you know, nice to get you out more.
Yeah. I actually did have 2 questions to ask you guys. One I literally just came up with.
Okay.
You guys mentioned a Warren? Who
Warren.
That?
Okay.
He calls himself this true god.
We don't
that sounds
really know. Yeah,
we don't have a
lot about him.
We just know his name practically.
We don't. No face, no appearance, no description. We have heard of them twice in passing now. First was from the final book written by a group of adventurers who mentioned him. I think that's where they refer to as the true god. And then also in Charlie's journal, they were mentioned as well, once again, as being a god.
They were one of the 3 deities.
So it was
kind of.
I mean, I probably put together if they were a god, they gave Celine power and then most likely summoned Karma in order to aid running this utopia that the Heart Valley was meant to be, but something bad happened. We don't quite know what. Yeah,
we kind of know what happened, but we don't know how. We know fire.
We know there was a calamity. We know. We can assume Warren destroyed the place,
but it's not confirmed.
It's not confirmed, and the reasoning isn't quite confirmed either. Though that does make me wonder. You remember Ava and the manor?
Yeah, I was talking to Ava the other day about it.
Oh.
What? When Apollo asked me to summon Karma after they arrived and that whole situation happened, Karma basically said that they were the one to burn down the manor.
Oh.
That
honestly makes sense.
Yeah, but Sapphire was supposed to be for Ava's father.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, what did he do to incite the wrath of a chromatic force?
Yeah.
And does that have anything to do with what caused the calamity?
Potentially.
It's a very grasping at straws idea, but if we put the pieces together and say that Karma was sort of meant to be law enforcement because that is literally they are Karma, then they must have done something, and I most likely went against something that Warren wanted, I would presume. So I don't know. And if they didn't die in the fire, then what happened? What happened to them? Did they continue doing whatever they were doing? Where did they go?
Yeah. Ava asked for those books back.
Oh, did they?
From the Masquerade. Well, obviously, basic the maid's notes and everything.
Yeah.
Ava asked me them back a couple of a hot while ago.
Okay.
But I kind of said to her, like, kind of think on it, just to make sure you want them, because it's
a lot. Yeah.
It's find out a lot.
Sorry, have you met Ava before, Jelly?
I have. They weren't too happy to see me, though.
I can't. I mean, I
think
that's interesting.
Because I came to them because of a piece of fan fiction, but you know.
You read the Karma Ava fan fiction and then went to talk to Ava because it mentioned they knew Karma, didn't you?
Yep.
Jelly.
If you wanted to ask people about Karma, you could have asked me or Artemis. Yeah. Artemis has talked to them plenty.
Yeah, I've spoken to Karma quite a few.
Yes, Jelly.
What happened to Karma?
So those adventurer books that I mentioned, right? Karma sort of scattered them around. Little scavenger hunt for us. Pretty harmless. Yeah. Went to find out the information in them. Gathered, well, I say pretty harmless, but in itself was meant to be, I suppose. But we gathered all these books to learn about this old adventuring group. And the final one was at a monument called the Temple, or the Mythrill Temple. Sort of something constructed by the old people of this world for the deities, I guess.
Yeah.
The final log was there, and whilst we were there, Karma got struck by lightning. Oh. There was no one else around. I didn't sense another presence. We don't know for sure who did it, and well, no one's seen Karma since that day.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I mean, I presume that they just went back to the demon plane, because getting struck with that kind of power would hurt anyone, but
it could kill a human, I guess.
It would kill. I mean, if Cloudy had been a step closer, there was lightning going all the way around that place, not just hitting Karma. It went circle completely around.
I guess
where
it
we
was
were standing.
Kind of making sure no one was close to Karma, or they might have tried to hit someone else and just
I mean, they were far enough away that we were okay, but when the lightning came down, they sent us all back to the harbour for safety, I suppose. And no one's seen them since that day. So they're back in the demon plane. I think you've mentioned.
Yeah. Last that I know, they're in the demon plane. But how long has it even been? Like,
I mean, about
I kind of lost track of time.
2 to 3 months.
Almost 4 months at this point.
Yeah.
Since I
spent 2 months. I spent 2 months on the island.
Yeah.
And that was after it happened.
Yeah.
So it's definitely worrying, to say the least.
I mean, it really puts things into question, and considering, well,
Celine's
about. They seem to very much be taking advantage of the fact that Karma isn't here, but who knows how long it will last, but
I mean, she could be back tomorrow, she could be back later. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
She's gonna be back.
Maybe getting injured, they went back to the demon plane, something else came up. There's too many possibilities to really muse on.
She's really a princess. There's so many things.
That too. Yeah. Hierarchy in a demon plane is an interesting thing. I don't know if I ever mentioned that to you, Artemis, but
I've looked at it.
Yeah.
I have I have some books.
I still don't really understand it.
I mean,
it's kind of. I mean, it's not similar to the end, but like kind of.
I mean,
a little bit.
It's pretty simple. You have the king, who's like more like an. I guess if you want to put it in like overworld terms, they would kind of be like a high king or an emperor, and then the sins are all kings and queens or whatever of their specific sectors. And then you have lesser sins, which is what Karma classes as, and then also like vengeance and ambition, and those lesser sins who are kind of like princes and princesses. And then you have the dukes, and then you have normal like class demons, which are like furies are normal class demons, and then you've got cambions, and then you have imps.
Yep, that sounds about right to me.
Yep. Sorry, I went off on one. I do apologize. I like reciting my my notes.
Honestly, it's very interesting to me.
It is.
It's very cool.
It's very, very cool. I mean, just other dimensions are just an interest, but yeah. And just other creatures, you know. The whole world's interesting. Interesting people, interesting races, interesting creatures, interesting souls. There's a lot of different stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of why I came here. It's very interesting, you know?
Totally not because you were fangirling about Karma.
Totally not. Nope. She's just cool.
I mean, definitely a fun character. But yeah, I mean, if you ever have any questions about them, I know I've had a couple of run-ins with them. I've summoned them for people before, so I'm not really doing that right now because after the last time they were here, well, if they want to show up again, they'll show up again, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
But if you ever want to ask some questions, I'd be more than happy to answer. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm so excited. Like, especially hearing how Karma cared for this place. Like, it definitely makes me happy to be able to be here.
It's definitely an interesting duality. We've barely heard anything of Warren. Celine, there's been notes about, but more so about them being sort of business-like, standoffish, not the biggest fan of people from the sounds of it and from how they show themselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna get a refill on my tea quickly. I'll be right back.
All right.
Thank you for the raid, Cookie! Thank you so much! We are currently in the middle of doing some Mythrill lore, but if one of the mods could do a shout out for Cookie real quick, that would be very, very appreciated. I'm grabbing my teapot. Yeah, so we're having a tea party because we've learnt some very interesting stuff about the antagonist for this arc, Celine, who is a shapeshifter who now looks like my best friend Artemis. But if you guys want to know all of the lore, see the recap, we even have a catch-up video for the first arc, because we're currently in arc 2. There's been so much going on, I'm like this close to making like a monthly recap video, because so much has been happening. But consider joining the Mythrill Discord, or checking out the Twitter. It's all very cool and unique and lovely. And also, if you enjoy the rest of the stream, consider joining my Discord because we have a lovely time. I don't usually stream on Fridays. We usually do Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays if I can manage to do a double on the weekend. But we're doing Friday today, which is very nice. So we won't be live tomorrow, but we'll be live Sunday with some art, hopefully. So enjoy the stream, enjoy the lore. If it's confusing, ask in the Mythrill Discord and I will happily explain it to you later. But I gotta get back into lore mode. I gotta get back up to people.
That's not very...
I've got my teapot. Oh, you go.
Oh, I wasn't...
Oh, okay. I just opened it for me. I thought you were walking out. I went to grab the teapot in case we needed some refills.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting pretty close to needing a refill as well.
Yeah, I'll top you up a bit. There you go. There you go. Do you need any more, Artemis?
I'm okay.
Okay, good. I refilled mine while I was down there, but I thought it would be good to go and grab. But yeah, like I was saying, if I ever just want to pick my brain, I'm not sure if Artemis is open to answering questions, but of course if you are, you are. But if you just want to know stuff about Karma, like there's some things we can share from the summonings that have happened.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Indeed.
Yeah, they definitely were a character.
From the sounds of it, they definitely were.
Yeah.
Hopefully they come back, though.
I'm sure they will eventually.
Some people just need time, I guess, including DMs.
Yeah, and I mean, they seem to have kind of a vested interest in this place. I mean, they couldn't have sent us on that scavenger hunt for nothing. If they had left those books in my library, I would have just read them myself and put everything together easily. But they sent, I guess, by making a show of it, it got more people invested and more people would learn about what was in those books.
It dragged certain people as well along the way, so it might have been a purpose as well.
Yeah, like some people needed to know that information.
Can't be a coincidence that she gave it to Cloudy.
Couldn't have been. And, well, Karma has a tendency to give people nicknames. Cloudy was always called Dearest, I do believe, and, well, that's what her father called her.
Yep. He's dead, by the way.
Oh.
He wrote the journals. And we found out in the last one that he died in the calamity.
Well, I mean, 10,000 years, he's bound to be dead.
I mean, he's bound to be dead, but also he had a time travel device.
Oh.
And it broke.
It broke.
Oh.
That's how he got back there. That's why Cloudy's here and not old as balls like me.
That would make sense.
Cloudy would also be dead.
Cloudy would also be dead. She's very
we
much
wouldn't know her.
Very much
mortal. I was starting to get curious how old Cloudy was from that.
No, they're just...
She's a child, don't worry about it.
In my eyes, definitely. But I suppose most people are to me.
I mean, yeah.
It's not all about age, sometimes about maturity.
Earlier you said like you were at least 3,000 years old?
Rough estimate, around 9,000.
Oh my God.
I was born 1,000 or so, give or take, years after the valley was destroyed. Yeah, I was... Yeah, didn't get out a lot in those first few 100 or so years, so... Yeah, mostly stayed in the Feywild, Big place. Bigger than the valley by a good bit, but not a big fan of the courts. Not my style.
Yeah.
Not really my style. So, yeah. But yes, I'm very old. I think the only person older than me is Charlie, who, considering they are 1, a phoenix, which means they are completely unkillable, and 2, that they also time traveled to the past with that adventuring group, and who knows how old they were before doing that, adding 10,000 years onto that lifespan, well, not lifespan, but years lived is quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say I'm not surprised they forgot things, but to the extent that they have... I just hope that they remember soon. I think they are interested in getting the journals back, because they're their possessions, so...
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I would also want something back that is mine.
Yeah, I was more so worried they wouldn't want to leave their place.
House.
Never say the word Warren around Charlie.
Yeah,
okay.
If you do, I will be very upset. I will be disappointed.
I will hurt you.
Oh.
Artemis might stab you, but I will be very disappointed.
I mean, what's worse?
What's worse? Yeah, just it's a trigger. It's not a good word for Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already messed up once. I don't want to do that again.
I didn't stab Jay.
And I'm very glad for that. I need to be more careful. I'll keep it in mind for the next logs, journals. That the name. No, that the name will come up. I'm the kind. I don't read ahead. I very much struggle. Common writing is weird. I don't like it. But
you should try Endirion. That's interesting.
That could be interesting. I've only really tried. Well, I've done some runic stuff and a little bit of demonic, and I think that's about it. There was something else. A bit. I'm not the best at writing, but I've dabbled. I know a bit of demonic. Or abyssal, I guess, is the correct term. But
yeah, At this point, I've given up calling it anything other than demonic here.
I mean, yeah, just overworld standards. They've just kind of dubbed it as such.
Yeah.
It makes sense here, I guess. But my point was I have trouble reading ahead. So when I start reading, I say the word as I read it. I don't read it beforehand. So when I saw his name, I just kind of said it before I processed what it was. And so now I can keep in mind that might turn up in the rest of them, and then I won't say it, and then I won't upset my friend, because I'd rather there not be any more nightmares. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that everything, or?
I do believe so. That's everything I had to share. I'm not sure if... I mean, you've already told me what you've all been up to, and yeah, that's everything I had to share.
You have anything else, Stella?
Not particularly. That's all I really wanted to mention.
Okay. I just have somewhere to be.
Of course, yeah, you feel free. I'll hopefully see you again soon. I'll let you know when I figured out that book.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe now that I'm better, we can have a book club at some point.
Yes, we'll have to.
We'll have to. More teas, but feel free to take your leave. I'll see you later, Artemis.
You two take care of yourselves.
Ta-ta.
Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
Bye. They seem nice.
They're very nice. They've been through a lot, but don't take the well, I wouldn't call them empty threats, but they're light threats. You generally don't have anything to worry about from Artemis unless you
like
genuinely
a lot of people do those here.
I think you've just been talking to people who do such. I mean, Moon tends to threaten when they feel threatened. Artemis, I suppose, more playful threats, that they do hold weight behind them. It's more of a, I suppose, them throwing it out there as this is a potential thing that could happen, but I wouldn't do it without a reason, I guess is what they're saying with that.
Oh, yeah. No, I trust Artemis not to stab me unless I do something wrong.
They wouldn't stab you unless you did something very wrong. But yeah. That's it's gonna be a difficult couple of days.
Yeah, I already didn't like Celine, but them taking Artemis's form, like that just
you can imagine my surprise when I saw them. Let's just go for a walk.
Yeah.
It was, truthfully, I burst out laughing. I don't know how familiar you are with the Greeks' interpretation of the gods, but they had a little bit of a trouble when trying to personify the moon goddess in their culture. Artemis was the name that they actually referred to them as, for the most part, goddess of the hunt and of the moon. Coincidence, because Artemis had no idea of that. Makes sense since it's an overworld civilization, lost civilization. But they also had Selene as a moon goddess, who it's sort of the way that they would do things is that they would phase in different traits or different gods as they came to popularity to personify the same god who they were worshipping. So Artemis and Selene were both the moon goddess, but they were both very different in their tales and stories to the point where they could never fully be merged into one cohesive being. In like a grand scheme of things, in like a scholar's perspective, I guess. But yeah,
that's interesting though.
It is, and that's my theory for why Celine's kept their name.
Yeah,
because it's a little bit of a silly thing. I always end up in the library when I go on walks, so I do apologize. I had a new carpet in.
So pretty. Oh,
I had the purple one.
That seemed different.
Yeah, I cleared. We used to have a desk in here, and I cleared it out, and then the workers just they didn't really do much. I decided They didn't really, like, honestly, they just kind of sat here and, like, took my tea.
Oh.
They didn't really, like, restock the books or place orders or anything, so I just kind of sent them home. I don't know where they live, but Ted and, what was it? Marianne? I don't remember their name. They both, have gone. But yeah, I don't believe I have many new books in, but I had one about dimensions, actually.
Warrior Ocelots.
Oh yeah, you might enjoy that one. I was reading that the other day, while I was around Skies. Yeah, it's a interesting read, considering I think it's mostly considered a kid's book. It's a little bit violent in some places. Did you know there's one ocelot who has like a necklace of dog teeth?
What?
Like,
that's a kid's book?
That's a kid's book, and there's an ocelot with a necklace of wolf teeth, and I don't quite understand why or how, because I haven't read the rest. There's like a series. I haven't read most of them. I'm very confused.
I heard it back in the Demon Plane, but I think like somebody brought it back and it kept on getting passed around by the kids, but I never managed to get my hands on it, unfortunately.
Well, always a copy here if you need it, or if you have any book requests. We do have well, there's a checkout section and then orders section. So if you don't even need to know the name, just a topic, and I can try get something in. I actually do need to check on my enchanted books whilst I'm here, though. But have you been enjoying yourself? Meeting people?
Really fun.
No one's given you much more trouble. I know you said Ava wasn't too thrilled at you coming to them.
They didn't really like actively like try to fight me, so at least that was good.
Didn't actively try. That sort of implies they threatened you.
Yeah, no, they did.
I mean, I've never seen Ava in a volatile state, but I can only imagine.
Especially hearing about what they went through a little bit. It's definitely...
Yeah, that actually, Karma never got to tell them why the house burned down.
Oh.
I very much appreciate it if you didn't say anything.
Yeah. I wasn't going to, don't worry.
Good. I just wanted to specify. I have belief that at some point Karma will come back and explain things to Ava themselves. They more so said they wanted to when me and Apollo spoke to them. But obviously they haven't had the time. And Ava was missing when they left, so they probably aren't even aware Ava's back.
Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to make up to each other or something.
I'm sure. At least knowing the reason why it happened will be nice, but I think it's better to have it come from the source than being spread around. There's a lot we don't know about the why, other than her father.
I still can't believe that she went on a date with a deity, with a princess. Like,
oh, did you ever find out? Did Ava ever tell you how that came about?
A little bit. I think it has something to do with someone sacrificed someone.
So, more or less, let me deposit these coins real quick. More or less, what I heard going around was that Ava had been minding their own business when I'm not quite sure what to call him, an investigator of sorts, not quite a scholar, but they had an interest in the world and everything. Well, they were interested in Ava, I suppose, since they are a ghost, and ghosts aren't, well, phantoms are the more common form of ghost to find in the world, but not an overly common creature to encounter. They took interest, found Ava in the skeleton spawner, I believe.
Yeah.
And attempted to summon a demon.
Oh.
with Ava as like I'm not quite sure if they just did it around Ava, if it was just wrong place, wrong time, or what. But Karma showed up, and then said investigator asked Ava to kill them as blood sacrifice.
Oh.
And I do believe Karma offered them 3 questions, and their first one had been, would you like to go on a date?
I just can't believe that Karma said yes. Like,
oh, one thing you need to know about Karma, they are a trickster. They love pranks and jokes. They, like, the whole books going missing, the whole scavenger hunt, that was a little game for them. They very much were, well, not quite toying with their food. They had reason to send us on that quest, like I said, to get people invested, to get people who wouldn't usually look into these things involved in them. But they phrased it as a game, and I know many conversations they had with people were under that same moniker of it being a game, or they had a tendency when I had a couple of bouts of summoning them for people. I summoned them for Artemis once and Apollo once and a few other times. And every time before anyone could ask their questions, they'd be like, well, before I give you some questions, you have to answer my riddle. Which was rather funny, but I've always put it down to them just finding humor in the situation and going along with it. The funniest part was they forced Sky to wear a maid dress for the occasion. Paid her handsomely, I will say. Paid her handsomely. She got so much money from that, but also had to get teleported back and forth between their restaurant and the little date spot. Hearing that story was hilarious. Did you know that date actually got interrupted?
They might have mentioned that?
Sky mentioned it to me because it was after they brought the desserts out. Some mercenary caver person, they were working with Moon, I believe, before they left, or were allied, I suppose, with Moon before they left. Wanted to ask about something that Karma had done. Particular person attempting to play God got put in their place, I suppose.
Yeah.
And they had been sort of all in cahoots. But yeah, quite a dramatic way to end a day, I suppose. But
yeah,
these things just come around by word of mouth. Sky's told me some things. I think Ava mentioned parts of the stuff. I know when Karma first appeared in my library, when I gave everyone a tour, right up there, they saw Ava, went to them and said, "Hey, sweetie, we need to schedule that date soon." Or something along those lines. I remember the word sweetie specifically.
Oh my goodness.
As you can see, they do like a good bit of a play. They like a good bit of a joke.
No wonder Karma came here.
It's
hearing about her.
Fun.
She didn't really seem like the princess type.
Well, yeah. I suppose it's a bit different in the demon plane. They don't really have, well, I guess the princes and princesses don't really have an abundance of duties compared to the kings and queens. But it's still a title, still a lot of power, still a rare occurrence for them to come here in the first place, since, well, anything stronger than a demon, like a true demon, has to be summoned. So, were you not aware of that?
Huh.
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, Cambions are quite...
I guess I've heard it in passing. But
yeah, it would make sense that, well, above demons are dukes, and I don't expect you to have interacted with many of them in your life. They are a bit larger presence. But yeah, Cambions are unique in their ability to teleport between the realms. Imps and demons have to pass through, there is a bridge connecting the demon plane to the Nether, and then from there they can access the overworld. It's sort of why the Nether exists to a point. It's also why people in the overworld tend to use it as a form of fast travel.
Yeah.
Since it's rather strange, comparatively, but there's many strange things.
People didn't really talk about that much in the sloth plane. We kind of just stayed put, and that was like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's sleepy farmer town is how I've always envisioned it, so it does make sense.
That's a really good way to describe it.
Yeah, I mean, they have to get their food somewhere.
That was one of my first times actually traveling to somewhere that, like, other than to where my father stayed. I call him so many names. I don't particularly know what to call him.
Oh, that's fair.
Stopped by a couple of times. It was all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm assuming they're from one of the Tetra cities then, if there's a computer going on.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. I am getting a book in on humans, don't you worry. They are so confusing. Okay. You've got, Mars. Yes. Mars is from the northern settlements. That's like above where the elves live and the fays live, right?
Oh.
Because they're right next to the fays and the elves, they kind of secluded themselves in the north and didn't really leave, so they know very little, like, unless they're from, like, the outer edges of the northern settlements, they know very little about magic. Like, it's all myths and rumours, and they think the people from the south are crazy, because they're talking about fays stealing their children and stuff, and it's like, what? And the forests are magic, and the hybrids keep being born, and it's a thing. And then you have the Eastern Providence, which is only called the Eastern Providence because Tetra made the maps and put themselves in the middle. And so the Eastern Providence is to the east of them. And they just went along with the name because they don't care. I'm pretty sure... actually, the Providence is a little bit like the Demon Plane in that it's split into 7 sectors.
Oh.
But they're each, like, ruled by a noble house, and it's sort of, like, pretty lawless. But that's more of a melting plot between, like, the majority of people who live there are human, but there's a lot of other races, a lot of different magics, a lot of artifacts and stuff being thrown around. Great for people who, like, want to, like... I've heard there's a lot of old ruins and, like, remnants of magic there, so it's quite interesting. Technology is about the same par that we have here. Like, I know I don't think you've met them yet, they're quite secluded. Like the Hoovers and steam-powered things, a little bit more advanced in some capacities depending on where you go, but that sort of level of technology. Tetra is 5 cities surrounding the Tetra Ocean, which is why I just refer to it as Tetra, and they have the most advanced technology. They have computers and Wi-Fi and really cool robotics, prosthetic limbs, other such things. It's still pretty new to it all. They're still, like, grasping stuff and learning, but they have computers and video games and such. I've never actually been to Tetra myself.
It's definitely an interesting place. I stopped by a couple of times. They even figured out, I forget who did it. I think they were someone from maybe the Western settlement, which is, I guess, why they knew more about magic and such.
Yeah, Eastern.
But they figured out how to make Wi-Fi work in the Demon Plane, which was really cool.
That's very fun. Yeah, I mean, interdimensional stuff like that. That might have actually been a test to see how technology and magic can integrate with each other. Because I mean, what better a test than a different plane of or realm, and well, probably started with the Nether, built up to the Demon Plane because it's a further bridge. Sorry, I'm going into technicals of it now.
You're all good. It was nice not having to go to the human plane every time I wanted to download a new game, though.
I'll have to try it out sometime. I mean, the valley is technically on the same continent. It's just, like, very far, like, southwest, I want to say. At least 2 of the cities are over here, but I'll have to check it out sometime. I do apologize for talking your ear off, though. I have been
it's all good.
Sort of in research mode, like I've been saying, since not being ill anymore. I had a lot to look into. But yeah.
Yeah, totally understand that. When I first got here, I was in full research mode as well.
No, very understandable. But I guess I'll leave you to it. I have some books to go look at in the house. But
Right.
I will see you later. Yeah.
And thank you for
Let me know if you need
inviting me.
anything, and I'll try and talk to Charlie about maybe teaching you how to use those wings of yours.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Of course. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, and thank you again for inviting me.
No problem. Ta-da.
Bye.
We're gonna deafen for a second chat because we're done with lore for today. Maybe I should have continued that up to my house, but that's literally all that I had to do. So I'm gonna go up here and we're gonna turn some stuff back on. But what did you guys think of lore? Also, thank you for the follows. I did do that hydrate. Maddie Switch, thank you for the follow. Maddie, thank you for the follow from Mouse and Finico and Timmy. Tim Dog, thank you all for the follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do very much appreciate it. I am now going to turn all of my, unpause all of my little redemptions for you guys. And then we can fix the screen and search. And I'll take Laura at the title while I'm at it in a minute. Actually, I'm going to keep that one paused because I don't really want to sing a song today. Yeah, first visual lore stream, very pug. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. My biggest worry with the lore streams is that I have done too much world building. That stuff I was saying about the human civilizations, I made a map, Izzy. I made a map because I was bored. We have a map now. So I'm serious when I say I do think that at some point I'm going to have to make like little catch up because we have the lore catch up, but it's very long-winded. So I feel like if I make short little video things that are like maybe just me like getting like a pretty video of part of the server and then talking about what's happened and subtitling it, that could be really, really cute. But speaking of that, I'm going to hop into another VC in a minute. There we go. Tap that back into the correct one so you can see my hotbar now. I'm going to get into another VC in a moment so that we can hang out with the besties because I think they're both still going to be live. And I do like to chat with them because they're so lovely. We do love a lovely little bit of Elle and Jelly. It likes unfortunately missed some of the lore. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You can always rewatch it later or check the Discord for the lore catch up. Also, Izzy, I am glad that you are here because I meant to DM you last night before I went to bed and I forgot, and I will send you that DM now and I will respond to it if any reply you do after stream because I forgot to send it. But I have seen a little L in the other chat. But I hope you guys enjoyed the lore. We're gonna continue going for at least a bit longer because I do enjoy my time. But I'm gonna go over to where L is. I'm gonna go over to where L is. Is that an L? Is that an L?
Hello.
Hello. How did it go? How did the rest of your stuff go?
Well, you obviously know what I went to do, didn't you?
I know what you went to do. Chat doesn't know what you went to do, but chat should go and watch the Pond Fairy VOD later. Mods should do a shout out for Pond Fairy again.
I was sat there stressing. I was like, let me not walk into this thing. Let me not walk into it. I was sat there, like stressing like about placement. I was like, yeet.
I was more stressing about saying your name because when I started, I accidentally said L instead of Artemis, and I was like, fuck. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Asking for a friend. Well, unfortunately, probably not until summer. However, Izzy, I might have something to talk to you about at some point to do with some stuff.
I love how I'm like sat here giggling because I know.
See, I know. This is why you don't offer to have a part in things because I have plans. I have plans for this arc and the next, but you know, Mythrill apps eventually. We'd love to have an Izzy Foxy because Izzy Foxy is beautiful and wonderful and amazing. Though I do think there's one drawback, Elle.
What?
The only drawback to having an Izzy Foxy is we're going to have to add a room to the Mythrill server for them and Bryce.
I mean, me and you practically had to almost get given one of those.
Okay, but it's different because we're not in a romantic relationship.
Yeah, that don't change anything.
Doesn't change anything. Doesn't change that. I mean, we don't simp for each other.
Wait, hold up. Does that mean... Wait, hold up. I adopted Bryce into our family being my brother. What does that make? Is it the sister-in-law?
Oh, is he a sister-in-law? Oh my goodness. Am I still a child?
Yeah, you're still my child.
I'm still your child. Okay, I will
Bryce
do
is just
that.
my brother. There's a difference.
Jelly is now in the house. I'm shifting so Jelly doesn't see me. Actually, I'm going to fly away. I don't know if they're still doing a lore bit. I think they might do. I took Jelly to the library and we just started talking about karma and then demons and then
See, I would have stayed longer. I will say, like, I would have done more lore, but I didn't want to rush off, but I didn't want my stream to break again before I got there.
No, that's valid. That's valid. We've been going for like, I mean, my stuff lasts like an hour and a half, so I'm like, that's good. That's good long lore time. That's good long lore time.
Yarg. You don't know how many times I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Going almost yarg.
Where is my beloved?
I'm on my way to Bryce's workshop because I looked at it earlier, but
I just left my house. I gotta go back. I'm at the island.
Oh, you're at the island. How do we miss each other?
I don't know. I always miss you when you're not with me.
I always miss you too. See, this is really terrible. See, I like the workshop a lot. Like,
I gotta see it. I haven't seen it before.
He's put coal, so like no one looks in because it's not finished inside.
Oh, I'm gonna look.
Come in, Sue, Black Rose. Ooh, I like that. I like it a lot.
Ow.
Hi.
Oh yeah, it's boarded up with coal. Yeah. Look at this place. Wait, let me go. Recam. I like that they kind of took your aesthetic from the tavern and went mine now.
Yeah, Bryce was like, I kind of want to like match the theme around the place.
That's so cute.
I was like, oh, that's nice. But my favorite thing.
It also matches with like Rose's build.
Yeah.
And everything.
My favorite thing is like, yeah, because you get like a good view of everything, like looking out this window on the inside. I'm like, yeah, you get a beautiful view of everything that I own.
This is just gonna be your SMP at some point because you just live everywhere.
I'm everywhere yet nowhere.
Just put a sign on everyone's bed being like, this is mine. This is mine now.
Wait, where's Bryce's Hoover? Where did I put him?
Where'd you put him? Chat, Elle has a game where whenever Bryce isn't here, or sometimes when they are here, they move their Hoover.
Oh, I will do it in front of him.
They have done before. Where is the Hoover? Where is Lila gone?
She's on the wall still.
Oh, she's still on the wall?
Yeah, no, over here. I put her on the wall. She watches when you sleep.
She sees you when you're sleeping. She knows when you're awake.
Okay,
she knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake.
The best thing is Bryce was like, you're going to have more highness spots now that I got the workshop. I'm like, I'm glad we're on the same wavelength.
Wait, okay, idea.
Mm-hmm.
Big middle window, replace some of the coal in the back and just put them on the other side of it.
Oh my god. Oh.
I gotta watch this. Oh, I can also put my actual stream playlist back on. I always put the Celtic, Nordic, medieval music on when lore is happening.
Hi.
Hi, and hello! Hello!
Do I put it on the inside? Hold up. I want to question, why did he put coal?
I guess he probably just had a lot. I know he went mining. I'm not sure if he has fortune, but I guess he just had a lot of it. I don't have any coal. I never have any coal.
I have so much coal.
I have like a cup. I have none. I have like 20 blocks, but that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things.
I have 6 stacks of coal blocks.
What the fuck? Can I steal?
No, you got to ask.
Okay.
Mother, can I please have some?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I threw up on the grass floor.
That's what they say.
Okay, Lila's on the inside. Is on the wall.
Oh my goodness. I gotta see. Oh, you have
It's
to
on
put
the
him
inside.
on the inside. I see.
Yarg. So
Well,
then,
Bryce will find that eventually.
yeah. There's this thing is because Bryce doesn't
my
watch law streams.
Elbows.
Yeah, good. You should watch them.
Watch the. I mean, I get why he doesn't because it's a bit easier not to metagame. But
it's not. Oh, I like it. It's like if you give him the like all good kind of thing of like.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's like if the information is going to impact him.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Am I okay to watch the show?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Mm-hmm.
But Yarg.
But yeah, you can relay that to them on your next law stream, which is happening next. Is it Friday? Is it Friday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Next Thursday on the Pond Fairy channel. Oh my goodness.
Stop.
I won't. Don't make me do another shout out. I will.
No.
I will do it. I will do it. At least another 1,000 times. Hold my hand tight. I love the Brycer key though.
That's my favorite thing.
It's my favorite thing. It's the Brycer key. It's such a stupid thing that my brain came up with, and it's not even funny, but I'm just like, Brycer key.
This is where I put Lila last.
I know.
Yeah. I know.
I do like there's like a beacon in the middle. You can burn.
You're too hot, that's why.
Oh, fire burns.
I know.
I didn't know.
I brought cookies to the tea party.
I wonder who they got the beer and burger from. Did you give that to them?
No.
Someone must have. Or they might find it in the place.
Honestly, the beer's probably from the...
I love how from here you can see the end crystal in the chandelier that no one broke during that stream, and I'm so
honestly,
happy.
I'm proud of people.
I'm proud. No one noticed until after.
Yeah, I'm like so proud of them for not doing anything.
I am incredibly proud.
If anyone goes and breaks it now, I will personally be disappointed.
I will be sad. I will be upset. I will cry.
If you're on the server,
why is Life is a Highway? This is my subathon playlist, not my stream playlist.
Wait, so did you just have tequila on us?
No, I don't know what Devil's Town was playing, so I thought it was correct. But no, Life is a Highway started playing, and I was like, what the fuck? Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. I'm stalling out of timer.
Because of that book is actually gone into the end though. Because it goes through the portal. So it's actually just gone.
It's just there, and I think if no one loads those chunks, it's going to stay there.
Yeah, it is.
That's good. Do you want to go investigate Melora's explosion shop?
Yeah, I bought. Oh, I bought so much.
Because me and Jelly passed it whilst we were walking because we went past the Amethyst place, and I got very concerned that there was a bit of TNT next to my shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! Marzarki gave me a boop. Oh my goodness, Marzarki.
Deserved.
I love Marzarki. Do you love Marzarki?
I'm
gonna be honest. I didn't even realize Marzarki. Well, I saw them join, but I thought it said they left. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, they joined. They left. Okay, that happened like after the law.
And then
I was gonna say I didn't notice them join, but no, I did. I just thought they'd left.
Yarg.
Also, I want to check out because I think I've seen the cat cafe since it's been finished, but I also want to check it out again. I need to.
I don't know if
remove this.
Yeah,
I need to remove that.
The thing that's in here, it mentions Colin as a.
No, he works here.
Yeah, I know, but.
Oh, and there's food, and oh yeah, I told them they could have like a little back area. They got a tiny little kitchen.
I love that.
I said, you can dig into the mountain like a tiny bit if you go down a step. There it is.
You got a teapot.
I want to see if I can actually... I have so many books. There we go, statues. I want to see if I can actually remove the...
I'm gonna go buy out Melora's shop for no reason, guys.
Oh yeah, I'll come see that quickly first. But
yeah, before
these three buildings all used to be separate, chat. I think... You own two of them. I owned this one with the shirt on it because it was my tailor shop originally. Marzarki! Oh, yep, there's all the TNT next to the place. Melora's Destruction Shop. And I guess I'm going to start building the house eventually, probably when they get back to stream. Ooh, close to customers. I have to come up here. It's just shulker boxes.
No, the best thing is...
And floating candles. How are they floating?
My favorite thing I was like, close customers, sick. What's up here?
I like that all the coral is red.
No, me too.
But yeah, at some point they'll probably add in their. Oh yeah, they have bought this place out. At some point they'll probably add in the rockets as well, because I gave them the go ahead on that. But let's see, chat, because I've recently learned how to use the statues mod. Please.
Oh, I forgot it shows up on my stream, my side.
Can you, I've got to drag a jelly. Jelly was dragged up, not brought up.
Real.
Really?
Hi,
Jelly.
Hi, Jelly. I got a hammer. It's hammer time.
When this isn't fucking working!
Okay, I bought Melora's shop. It's mine.
Nice one!
Melora just made so much money from me.
Yeah.
And I'm not sharing why I need this TNT.
Okay, well I took the tunic off the armor stand.
Oh, hold on, I need to see this.
Also, Jelly, you're muted.
Yarg, you are indeed muted.
I was talking that entire time.
You were muted, bestie.
Oh, don't worry, Jelly, I've done the same.
I do it so often when I join the stream PCs. It's so funny.
It's not bad when you're not streaming, but when you're streaming, you're like, awkward.
See, the problem
I have two monitors, and on one I have OBS, and the other I have Minecraft, so I didn't see on Discord that I was muted.
Oh.
See, I've worked out a way that I can have OBS open with my Spotify on it, my chat next to it, and Discord open in the corner, so it's all condensed onto one screen. It works.
You will need to tell me your secrets, Magic Man.
I will. You should see how chaotic it is. When you see how chaotic, you'll be like, oh.
See, the problem is, I know there's an armor stand here.
Yarg.
Where are you guys? Oh, back
we're at Cat Cafe.
Oh, Cat Cafe.
Because I was taking the there's a little cat with little text on there. I was taking the shirt off the outside of it because that was left over from the tea house, but Moon put it up for me. So I got the shirt off. I just don't know how to get rid of the invisible armor stand because it's invisible, but it's there.
I don't know.
I give it my tea.
You got Izzy got called by a bird boy.
Bird boy.
Izzy was summoned by a bird. Oh my god, me who spent today adding, well, they're not added yet, but they're going to be added. I gotta fix something, but I'm adding more elytra textures to the server. One of them is a magpie because we've been having a running joke that Bryce is a magpie.
I literally called him Bird Boy because there's shiny things, and and now it's passed on as well.
Yeah, but we're also getting a new texture for default wings because I don't like the default Minecraft texture for elytra.
It isn't pretty.
It's not nice. I have in my texture pack they're made to look like dragon wings. In the Mythrill one they're going to be blue because they're made from Mythrill, and that just makes sense. I will say I do not take credit for their design. I did take it off of a resource pack online.
Yarg.
But it's sometimes you gotta cut corners. Elves are completely original.
Yeah,
yours are semi-original because I did edit them to be different colors, and a little bit different shape. I put so much effort into like the cosmetics, like the horns. Like I gotta cut corners some places.
So much.
They're so pretty. They're so lovely.
Me when I know stuff's gonna happen eventually.
Me
right round, baby, right round like a record. Why do you want to flint steel? Why are you gonna blow up? What are you doing?
I want to burn this.
Oh, yeah.
It's from today's law. I don't need it. Yeah, I just want to go blow stuff up. Do you want to go blow stuff up with me, Jelly?
Oh, I know where we could go blow stuff up.
Sick. I've got like 4 stacks of TNT. Sick. We go grab my extra TNT. I got like 4.
Wait, we should grab some more flints and steels.
My child.
Jelly's allowed to fly now because there's no law going on. Oh my god, a Marzarki!
I love you, my son. Oh my goodness.
Marzarki!
He gave me a
Marzarki! Marzarki!
Me when my son. I love my son.
I spelled Marzarki wrong. Marzarki! Card.
Where am I?
Yeah. In me. I got given a flower as well.
I got given a cornflower.
I'm gonna go and grab some iron, and I'm gonna grab some flint, and then I know exactly where we can go and blow shit up.
Is it the place I'm thinking of, or is it different?
Most likely, it's a certain village that has no villagers in it.
Oh,
it's very useless. Yeah,
I know what that is.
We're gonna go blow that place up. It literally is silly.
So happy! I'm so excited.
Did you enjoy?
It was fun.
I was trying to stall because I wanted to let Jelly ask about Karma before I got into the sleep stuff.
Yeah. I completely forgot until after you mentioned it, and I was like, "Oh."
That's why I kept bringing up Karma. I was like, "Give them bait them." Didn't work. Okay, then. Guess I'm a failure.
Nah.
Guess I'll die.
Where's my TNT? I think I might have misplaced my TNT.
I don't have fireworks.
Oh no, you gotta go buy. I think there's still some in the top building.
There is.
I have some in a shulker box. I just gotta find.
There we go.
I gotta find my whatchamacallit.
If I was TNT, where would I be? I found my TNT.
Good job. In the break room. Oh my god. When I get enough iron to remake 2 blocks. Let's go.
I love when that happens.
I can change my music. Wait a second. I've been listening to relaxing Zelda music to lose a subscriber.
Oh, that's based.
It's literally called chill Zelda music to lose a subscriber to, and I love it so much.
Hello, I know it. Hello, welcome.
To chaotic
we
music.
just did some lore today, and we are now vibing. I actually need to unpin
to where we're going.
Unpin this message.
No.
And try not to crash. But I'm doing good. We did some lore, and now we're vibing with the friendos. I take lore out the title as I crash into a building. There we go.
A shulker box called literature, and I find it hilarious.
Why
is it called literature?
I don't know.
I put all my lore books in there.
Just tell you what mine are called. Mine are called Lore Pockets.
You should just call it Doki Doki.
No. Oh.
I imagine a future where I can be
with you.
At one point, I did it on piano, and I was.
Where are you, Jelly? Jelly, come to the sky.
I'll meet you.
I
was putting away a flower.
I've got my flower on me still, I think. No, I put it away as well.
I have my flower
like to put
on me.
Things in shulker boxes. There's only like 3 shulker boxes that I have that are actually. Like...
I was on the roof above you, Jelly.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. You can see me. Hello. Follow me.
To the sky.
We're going on a trip, and we're going on a trip, going on a trip. Oh, you don't know the words of the song, so you just keep repeating parts of it.
Oh, don't worry, Mars was doing that.
I still find it hilarious that you guys were like, "Yeah, you can't fly. You don't have magic elbows."
Like,
no, let's be real. It was
elbows,
awesome.
But I still find it hilarious that you guys like.
It was like, I'm a fae. I can tell when someone is lying, Jelly.
No, the best thing is, it's just Artist like, you can't fly.
Oh, and Mrs. was very blunt about it. Jay's like, bestie.
Jelly, don't go near
Jelly.
It's fine.
Take some flint and seals. Elle, you place it, and then we'll just run around. We'll just run around. Because
this isn't arson. What is it? What is the?
I mean, we are committing. We can also commit arson.
Oh my god!
Actually,
Hold up.
Yay! Explosions. Here, I'll commit a little bit of arson for the funnies.
Me turning daylight cycle back on because I had it off for lore.
No, I know.
It's when you go to have tea, I think it's like, no, don't turn to night. So if anyone ever asked me to...
We just had tea for like 3 days straight. Don't worry about it.
Like, it's a bit of... It takes shit out. It's the immersion. So anyone ever does lore and is like, don't want time to move, just tell me. Just tell me and I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off just for you. I would add a button. But if I
off myself.
You do. If I added a button, though, somebody would forget to turn it back on. Oh,
my days just got so much better now. I'm no longer tired, guys.
Yay! It's microphone because oh no. Someone committed arson against their brother in Minecraft because they murdered their Minecraft dog.
L cup.
Like, I mean, understandable, but also, oh no. You know, what else do you need to do after lore? Some explosions and some arson.
Exactly.
I
This is
lore tension.
This is like my 3rd time destroying a
The best thing is,
village.
Shelley, you don't even know what I went. Yes, honestly. So.
Oh, Jelly, I highly recommend you watch Elle's Lore later to see what they went to do.
I was watching like both perspectives, but I had the audio on for Bagel since little tidbit. I want to do lore with them, but I need to find an excuse.
You have an excuse. You've met them.
Yeah, now that I've met them, I have an excuse.
You've met them. There's plenty of stuff that you could do. Plenty of stuff you could do.
Oh, so many things.
So many things. Oh, careful! You nearly flew straight into the TNT. Oh no! Oh no!
People who weren't here for the lore are just so confused now. Like, we're doing nice Minecraft.
Welcome to lore. We commit arson. Just make arson SMP. Run L. Run L. Run L.
I am.
I haven't done canonical arson yet. I need to do canonical arson later.
We can do canonical arson one day. One day. I know that you will arson one day. I know that you will arson one day. I know that you will arson.
Okay, but like now I suddenly see why you guys love playing like other music on your streams. I set up my alt, and on my alt I don't really care if I play copyright music. Like,
well, if you
take it down, I make another one. But my main, it's kind of hard to replace.
If you just split the audio, you can play it, and it's not.
I get anxious.
That's fair.
So did I to start with, Jelly, but once you get used to it, you're like, okay.
Yeah, maybe once I get my alt, once I do more alt stuff, I want to make sure that I set it up properly too.
Then there's me, who didn't care and never got a copyright strike until fucking Road Trip by Dream.
That makes sense.
That's copyrighted?
Yes.
It was a mistake at one point.
It was a mistake, but then the one with Alec Benjamin and Dream is still copyrighted because that one was supposed to be because it's Alec Benjamin.
The best thing, best thing is,
I love that song though. It's the best song out of the.
It's a good one.
Out of all of
Do you want to know what I got copyrighted for?
Oh.
Life by the Sea.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because that was.
Is it just in Minecraft YouTuber songs?
No, it messed up. It wasn't meant to be copyrighted, but. It's a thing of when they're newly released, it's hard to like do it straight away. So
yeah, I mean, I
only got it muted. It was cornflower.
I got Wind Capture Audio pretty early when it like first released because my version of Wind Capture Audio is different from everyone else who has downloaded it now because mine was like the really early one, which is somehow easier to use and has less glitches.
Yeah,
Since I've
I had
updated
it set up properly.
haven't.
There was literally nothing I changed to make my Discord audio pick up.
No, I mean, it might be to do with the update that happened recently. There's not really anything we can really know about it. Sometimes it just fucks up. But now I just get copyright strikes on YouTube from my singing.
I get
really
strikes from my real stuff. Yeah.
Certain songs, like they're real hard on it. Like if you sing them.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Like I think I got copyright for Nickelback before. Because I'm a Nickelback fan. I like their music. It's
just broken. Oh no! Find another one to steal people. What is that sign?
I put this down because Melora came here looking for villagers and it was empty. So I put down a sign to explain to people. Oh, there's more up there. There's more targets.
House.
Ah! I set myself on fire and I destroyed my flint and steel. That won't do. I need more. Arson time. Gonna cause a flood by burning the crops because the water's gonna pour out. But you did very well in lore today. It was very, very fun.
I enjoyed that. That was
Hello.
It was character jelly confused hours, and I loved it.
We do love that. But they're learning. They're learning all the little things.
It's gonna be character jelly. There's some fun stuff planned for my character. I'm not gonna tell my chat what or any of our
Will
chats.
you tell me?
Yes, I will tell.
Yay.
I'm going to drop it in my lore chat.
I like knowing people's lore because then I can help them.
Yeah,
I am the little
thing
puppet
is,
master.
When I was getting it started, I was so good about putting it in my lore chat. Because
You're
context, right?
valid.
We all have these funny little lore chats where we can put things about our lore.
Yeah, it's mainly because, like, I know some people are better to get a hold of through DMs, but I am anxious about DMing people, so I make lore chats for people to use if they are scared.
I DM people.
Yeah, Ella's a
DMer.
DMer.
Nice and organized.
I do it because I have, like, the thing is, I know if I don't reach out, they might not reach out, so I'm like, might as well do it myself.
Yeah, I need to get better at reaching out to people. I can do it sometimes, but then I tend to come up with an idea and then put stuff off for a very long time and then forget about it. And then I'm like, oh.
I forget whose DMs I still have a really cool idea in that I just never sent.
That's base bestie.
Send it.
Yeah, I'll check after
you.
It might have been yours, Elle. I'm not even kidding.
See, Izzy, you should be excited. Sorry, Izzy, you should be excited, but also the really fun one won't be for a while. But there is like a mini one beforehand, and that's gonna be fun.
I think it's gonna be cool. But Izzy,
I think Izzy's just cool.
That's so real, but I think it's a thing of knowing what it is. It's gonna be cool, I think.
Oh yeah, well it's like it's two things that are separate from each other, but one of them is cool in dramatics, and then one of them is cool in scope, and also because it involves somebody. But who knows? Who knows? Me and Elle have just been spending a lot of time recently thinking about
a lot of stuff.
Lore and throwing around ideas for Arc 3, even though it's ages away, just to get it all boxed away, so it's like more cohesive.
It's having to think of stuff that it's better to think of stuff now, especially as time's going on.
Thank you for the gifts up, Ash. Thank you.
By what's happening to an
I appreciate it so much.
So
yeah, it's like Arc 2. Like we have Arc 2 has all of its story beats planned out, and we're currently getting close to one of them.
We are.
End of the month. End of the month.
Yeah, literally.
Literally the 31st. We are having the second like main plot beat.
I need a photo. Can we go somewhere to take a photo?
Yes, where are we going?
I've been called Captain Arsonist. I don't know how to feel.
Proud. Where are we going?
1 minute. To be honest, anywhere that would be relevant
to
the 31st.
Oh, well, Beans?
Yes,
we're going to Beans. Let's go back to the harbour in another portal.
Oh, I was gonna fly there.
I mean, we can fly. Yeah. I just need to grab some more rockets from my bag.
Oh, I'll fly there then.
Okay.
I do know where I'm going. I love how much the map has changed. It's just explosion marks.
It's just explosion marks.
That's not how it like. No, the thing is, that's not the worst it's been, Jella.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly.
Wait, you do?
Do?
The thingy thing. I'll send it in my lore chat.
Hold up. I think.
Oh, this has got big.
What?
I just saw Monet's.
Oh, it's only half of it is.
It's very very steep.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not it, Jella.
That's not it.
No, we're talking about. I will tell you after stream if you want.
There's a bigger one.
I will tell you after stream if you want.
Please.
Whereabouts on the island do you want?
Honestly, I actually haven't planned, but it's going to be near like a red mushroom. And I need to deafen. Hello, Raiders! Hello! Thank you so much, Millish! Oh my goodness! Wait, this is hilarious. I literally started my stream with my TikTok open, and I said, "There's a Millish on my TikTok," and now there's a Millish in my chat. Hello, Millish! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Jay, your local A streamer. Welcome to the Mythrill SMP, which is a very, very fun lore-based Minecraft content creator SMP. Consider joining Discord if you haven't already. We just did some lore today with my character, Jay, my friend Els, aka Pond Fairy's character Artemis, and my friend Captain Jelly's character Jelly, where they had a tea party and talked about the antagonist for the second arc, which we are on, who is a shapeshifter called Celine, who now looks like my friend Artemis. They look like them now, which is kind of terrifying. But it's very, very fun. Thank you, Ghost Host, for the follow. I love that name. I love that name. We are actually currently getting a picture with my friends of the Mushroom Island, which one of our other friends, Bean, lives on, because we're doing some more lore here on the 31st for, like, one of the big plot points of the arc, which is very, very fun. There's an L in my chat. Guys, follow that Pond Fairy right there. Follow that Pond Fairy. But yeah, we're going to go back into the gamers, but please stick around if you enjoy, follow if you want. Consider joining my Discord as well, because I stream. We don't usually stream Fridays. We usually stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I try to do double weekend, but we're streaming Friday today, so no stream tomorrow, but stream Sunday, and I'm thinking about doing some art, which is very, very fun. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Milish, again. I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream. I hope it was a great time, and you go and get some rest and stuff, because streaming is tiring. It very much is. I'm gonna go back to the gamers. Hello, gamers!
Hi!
Why are you laughing?
I'm just realizing how much character Jelly's gonna hate the way from the Bean's house from the Nether portal.
Oh,
there's parkour, and if you fail it, you fall in water.
There is another one, but it's a secret portal, so
You can't get there.
I mean, I'm sure Bean would be fine with you using it, but in lore, like,
it's secret.
It's secret. Maybe just don't actually know that they're gonna come here before they learn how to fly.
Yarg.
Yeah.
Where do you want to get a picture?
Near red
There's
mushroom.
so many red mushrooms.
There's a lot, and I honestly don't know where I'm going to put the thing.
Yeah.
What if we all get a different picture of a different red mushroom
So,
and put them on
Just
Twitter?
to confuse people.
Well, because we don't know.
mushroom.
We don't know where it's going to be. That's your mushroom.
Mushroom dance,
Whatever could it mean? It means you've lived a life of sin. I want this mushroom in the hole down here. Jelly, find your mushroom, and I'll also get a mushroom picture
This
for
feels
Charlie.
like a personality quiz. I feel like I'm gonna be judged for which mushroom I pick.
Yeah, I will.
Elle, is there a what mushroom are you quiz?
There is, yeah.
Wait.
Probably.
I love this mushroom. It's beautiful. This is my mushroom.
I'm gonna hold the book in my hand, look at the mushroom, and then go back. I figured out if you hold shift when you swap between like free cam and like being able to move the free cam and being able to move the player, it actually stays shifted.
Oh yeah.
Which I didn't know. But it's very, very fun. There we go. I got a cute little lore screenshot. Now let me go and get one for Charlie. Ah! A little bit laggy. A little bit lag. Could it mean
What are
it
the
means
other
you've lived
response? Life of sin.
by a mushroom? Inushka, Ushka,
Lemon Demon songs are
Lemon
so
is good. Did you know that song is based after a Russian folktale about a mushroom boy? Or a boy who mushrooms kidnap somebody and he's, yeah.
Yo,
There's a lot that happens. Thank you for the follow, gamer guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a lovely day.
I'm totally not looking up that song right now.
I did not mean to deafen. It's called Ivanushka, which I can't spell, but if you put Lemon Demon after it, it should show up.
My favorite thing, right? Is
Yes.
that do you know that book, Jay? That I
Probably.
got, right?
Oh, yes.
That wasn't about.
Yes.
I got it, but I haven't read it.
Oh, did you find it at the place today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I found all stuff I needed, but they don't get any of it yet.
I see.
It's called Letting Them Suffer. Apart from you, because you're pretty.
Oh, I'm pretty? Oh, I'm not as pretty as you.
You're the prettiest of them all.
We're on the Red Moo Island. Where are the moose?
I don't know. I've not seen any.
Can we get some wheat and Oh, there's one moo, and there's also a jelly doing a dance.
Don't mind me.
Do we have any wheat that we can give the moos?
I don't have any on there.
I require sustenance. I require sustenance. Who has wheat? Elle has wheat.
Do.
You do. I don't think Bean has wheat.
Over here. Hi.
Yeah,
I don't think Bean has wheat. I was gonna go check, but I don't actually think they have any.
There's one right here as well.
It's the only one I can see with my free.
Woo! That's being a little bit chunky on the Electra today. I'm going through the portal to get back. I'll go to Cloudies. I'll go to Cloudies.
Yarg.
I'll go to Cloudies and I will give them a little kiss.
Is it just a screenshot with a mushroom?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I was
If
checking.
you have a book to hold, that could like be cute, but also just mushroom.
I've chosen the most beautiful mushroom around.
You've chosen violence.
He's beautiful.
He's
beautiful.
A
little broken.
He's a little broken, a little stupid. He's beautiful.
I don't have a... No, if I can find an ender chest.
I have one.
I had the statues book on me.
I had my book.
Shush, Peanut. My dog is trying to be
Did you guys hear
grumpy.
my dog barking during lore, by the way?
A little bit, but it was quiet.
Don't
worry.
You wanted an ender chest. I brought you an ender chest and you left.
My dog is having dreams, and that's why she's boofing.
Literature box.
Oh, I have a book on me you could have used.
5.
Literature.
5.
Now, here's the question: do I use the book of Jay telling me, "Oops, I'm sick"?
Oops, I got sicky.
Or do I use the book where you're like, "Yo, you want to work with me?"
Like, yo.
Eva.
Oh god. This. Why is there no wheat? Why is there still no... Why are there so many potatoes but no wheat? Cloudy! Cloudy! Why do they have no... They have so many seeds and no wheat. Oh, they have hay bales. Okay. I forgot hay bales were wheat. I now have plenty of wheat.
I love pictures.
I'm sad I lost all my screenshots today.
Oh no!
Not all of them. I lost quite a few of them from wiping my PC. I lost a lot of stuff.
I mean, has the stuff been better, or has it still been... No.
Oh no!
No, nothing fixed.
Well, that's very
that's
annoying.
That's why I was like BRB.
Yeah.
And then I would just
I was trying to play it off as you were zoning out, and you're like, "Nah, my stream crashed." And I was like, "Oh
no!" no, literally. If it's not like that, Jilly, I will can't say my stream crashed.
No, I felt so bad, like ditching while Elle was AFK because I got a raid, and I was like, I need a lore reason to leave real quick.
No, you're fine. I'm just.
It's okay. I canonically needed a refill. It's fine.
Canonically, we got refills. It's fine. It's fine.
Unfortunately, these teacups don't have infinite tea.
Okay, I have wheat. Come to me. We're going to get all of the moo-moos and we're going to repopulate the place. Jelly, you've gone downstairs.
Meow.
Why did they have so many? Oh wait, no, they made Henry.
Hi. Would you like some wheat?
If Lemon Demon copyrights me, I'm going to cry.
Jelly, come upstairs. I have wheat.
Oh.
Were you trying to look at the heart?
Also that. Where is the heart?
It's below. It's below the top level. There's like a hole down to it. Be careful. There's a lot of lava.
Yeah.
We love Bean's lore. I wonder what wonderful things are going to happen in Bean's lore.
I wonder.
I'm so excited, man. The worst part is they do lore during my last class of the day at school. Thank you.
There you go. Find the moo-moos, breed the moo-moos.
In that class, the teacher hates phones and headphones.
Aww.
And I'm like, and I admittedly, for Mythrill lore, I've done it like once or twice where I've just popped in an earbud and then prayed my teacher wouldn't see it.
No, you're so based. During my leavers assembly for school, I had my headphones in the whole time.
Do it with a regular moo-moo and a... Oh, no.
No, someone's sheared the moo-moos. I don't know who sheared the moo-moos, but someone sheared them. And we must remove the imposters and just have the good one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, imposter. You were too sus.
Imposter.
Impasta.
I
guess you could say he's impast away.
I'm so upset.
Well,
as you should
nice
be.
Being on the Mythrill SMP, everybody. I'm gonna go quit now.
No! I make
No,
one bad joke and everyone abandons me.
No, Jolly, don't worry. I've already said this multiple times about certain situations, so people don't do it. I'm like, I'm so smart.
You're so smart.
I need to. I forgot I had a yoga. Okay, so
I forgot I had a yoga. I gotta go. My yoga.
I gotta go.
Speed runs to yoga.
I've actually been enjoying stretching recently. It's been nice.
Oh, fun.
Now breed.
Oh my
Love
God.
each other.
At first I thought you were gonna say now breathe because of yoga, and they said now breed, and it just sounded like that's what your yoga instructor's telling you. That's a bit concerning.
No, Jim,
it's more because I've been enjoying stretching during theater.
We run the same way.
Stretches right before the show,
Good,
and I'm like,
good.
That's actually really nice. You know?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Sorry, I was trying to get 2 cows to breed. It was an intense situation.
No, that's valid. Moo-moos, all of the moo-moos, so many baby moo-moos. Bean's gonna come back and Bean's gonna be like, there are so many babies now.
I see an imposter on my map.
Get him. I was about to say I also saw one, but it was a squid.
I turn off my map for I almost forgot today too. Like,
you can set a hotkey for maps.
Yeah, I set a hotkey.
I
gotta. What I want to do is I want to set a lore folder on my stream deck.
Ooh, I have like a lore scene, so it just hides my hotbar.
Yeah, I have a lore scene as well.
Actually, it hides my hotbar and also like the first couple of rows of chat, just in case someone logs in.
Oh, that's smart.
You see,
actually.
Yeah,
I don't have that. I just turn my stuff off on my scene, and I'm living
it's actually.
it.
And you're
keep
wonderful,
my inventory
so
just so I can also like fidget with my items and like that's.
Nah, I keep it so they can see my hand, but I don't have my inventory on screen. I used to. I just was like, I'm gonna hide it because it's more cinematic.
Yeah,
I have one cow over here. I need another one.
The reason I asked earlier if that was Tashi's feather is I actually want to make it. I want to have my character fidget with it because I love it.
Why? Why are you trying to shoot the moo-moo? No!
Not
Why did you kill him?
Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna kill him. I thought it was just gonna make him float in one shot.
They're weak little bitches.
That
bow has flame.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't it?
No.
Oh, I thought it did.
No, my bow doesn't have flame.
Oh. Well, that bow is powerful because you are powerful.
I'm so strong.
You're so strong. What is over here? Oh, is it just lava? That's just lava. I thought there's been done a building, but no, it's just lava.
Yarg.
Hello, Mumus. How are you today? Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello, Mumus. I have a sword.
Why are you so violent? You chose violence.
I'm tired.
Oh yes, this is what happens when you're tired. You become violent.
There's two extremes. I seem very sleepy, or I'm violent.
And today we have violent L.
Oh yeah, the other day, oh my god, I felt so bad for everyone in that VC who witnessed me sleepy. Because I was out of it.
Hello, Mumus. I made both of you horny. No!
Just...
Just let the Mumus live. We're repopulating the island.
I put it far away from. If they walk on it, it's not my fault.
Elle, please don't hurt Bean's Mumus. You'll make Bean cry. Do you really want to make Bean cry?
I've probably done that by accident anyway.
That's from happiness, most likely, though. Because your smile brightens everyone's day.
No, none of it. You haven't. No.
I've seen your smile. You can't even say I haven't.
Bella.
I've seen your face.
I've seen your face.
You have.
Oh, don't look at me like that.
I have one mission, and my biggest obstacle is my friend.
Yeah, I'm everyone's obstacle. I'm always in their way somehow.
Well, it's good that I'm bad at obstacle courses because I don't want to leave this one.
No.
It's very funny because the mushrooms have tiny eyes with my texture pack.
Oh, I know.
They are stupid. Tiny eye, bitch.
Honestly, they have massive eyes, and I'm like, why?
They don't need them. They're just tiny eyes.
Real.
Tiny little baby eyes. Part of me wants to change the texture to be strawberry cow, but
see, I've wanted to try and do textures. I'm still figuring stuff out, but
yeah. There's honestly, I'd say get Blockbench for it because it has like a good model editor. Like it for skins, it just gives you a model of like a Minecraft skin, but I'm sure you can find like models for cows and other mobs to just import into that, so you can like easily change the texture in a 3D space.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot easier to visualize than like how I did mine, which is just opening an art program.
I get that.
But yeah. Mamas. I keep holding tab, by the way, chat, so I can see where the mushrooms are on my map. Because otherwise I can't see. Because it's dark. Hello, would you like to meet your new soulmate?
Yeah, it's called
his name is Barry.
No, Jay. This one's called Flint and this one's called Steel and this is called Fire, their child.
Name them.
I have.
Name tag them. Give them.
I will find names.
Give them name tags and then Bean will find and be like, why are you Flint? Why is this Steel? Why are you Fire? I just think it would be hilarious.
Real.
We have a crooked mo on the red ones. So I took a load of blue ones. All of you guys have been bred before. You've had too much bread. With cosmic entities, I take this route.
I hope you like the way I was acting today, by the way, in law.
I did. I did. You were fun. Also, I love Artemis bullshitting, Jay pointing to Jelly. I can tell when people lie, Jelly.
I'll just be like, you're a bad liar.
I'll just be like, you're a bad liar, Jay, who knows when people lie.
My goodness.
Why is this? Okay, Bean does not do these. This is some other people who have done this and not destroyed the mushrooms after themselves, and that is mean of them. Because Bean would not do this.
Hi, I'm back. I forgot I was deafened.
That's fine.
Jelly, I love you. But you're so silly.
I was just chilling and talking to my chat and then I remembered.
Yeah, you can go do
you're
that.
Based. You're based. I assumed you were doing that.
Nah.
We've been breeding the
Mommy,
mushrooms. Okay, well...
Yeah, I was looking around. I don't think
oh my god, Mooney's here and lurking. That's cute. There's a Mooney.
I like Mooney.
There's a Mooney. We love Mooney. But no, I think I've bred most of the ones who I have seen.
I don't think that there's any more that we can breed right now.
I killed two
I mean,
of
it'll take like 5 minutes for them to be able to go again, but I'm not that patient. Honestly,
we've already rejuvenated the population a little bit.
Yeah, though I would like to get rid of these broken mushrooms because I know Bean doesn't like them. I don't know why.
Do I need to retake my screenshot? I grabbed a broken mushroom.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine because that's funny. But I just mean like
everyone else.
I'm just helping out Bean.
And then there's just me.
I love how Bean's left a couple of hearts around because I made too many hearts on Bean's island.
My favorite thing is
we love Bean in this house.
Yeah.
People think Artist is blunt. No, it's just me.
It's just you, and I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too. And I love Jelly, and I am going to be back in a moment. Hey chat. Hi gamers. I feel bad because it hasn't been long since the raid got here, but it is 9:30. It is 9:30. I am sleepy, so we're gonna go and raid somebody. I'm not sure how much longer Jelly is gonna be live, but we'll have a little look-see. We'll see who is live and who we can raid. But remember to join the Discord so you don't miss out on Sunday stream. And I'll probably do a little notif on Twitter at least of like me not being live tomorrow. But you know what? I think Jelly's gonna be live for like a little bit longer because they have time. So we're gonna go and raid Jelly. Hop in the Captain Jelly raid because we were streaming with them today doing the lore and they are just so lovely and so wonderful and we love them so much. We love them so much. But I will see you guys Sunday. Hope you all enjoyed the lore and yeah.